Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. I'm your host, Rishi Kapoor, and on tonight's episode, episode 29, I'm going to be giving you guys my thoughts on Mr. Lavar Ball. So, Lavar Ball, what a character. Lavar Ball blasted on the scenes, I believe it was like 2 years ago in 2016. He was a father, right? He is the father of obviously Lonzo, LaMelo, and LiAngelo were stars and taking over the internet at Chino Hills. And then obviously Lonzo went on to go to UCLA, and LeVar Ball was hyping him up like crazy, saying, he's going to be the next Magic Johnson. He's that he's that if Stephen Curry was on UCLA, they wouldn't be as good. If Lonzo was on Golden State, they'd be better, stuff like that. LeVar was saying that in his prime, he could beat Michael Jordan one-on-one. Um, just crazy, crazy comments. But at the end of the day, I mean, and obviously, he started his own company, Big Baller Brand, and he wanted to co-brand with Adidas and Nike and stuff like that, but they didn't want to do that, so he chose to take his own route and brand the company individually, and it's blown up. They've got their own Facebook show, Ball in the Family, but a lot of people obviously hate on LeVar Ball, and how much he how much he just like talks and all the crazy things he says about his sons and how he overhypes them up, and how he overhypes himself up. But at the end of the day, I mean, the dude's a master marketer. I mean, his mouth has led him to Jimmy Kimmel Live. His mouth has led him to being mentioned by Donald Trump, being mentioned by Michael Jordan. I mean, the greatest names. I mean, not Donald Trump, but the greatest of all time, Michael Jordan said his name. Shaquille O'Neal talked about LeBron James, Charles Barkley. I mean, all these guys, and so he's like a master marketer. I mean, Big Baller Brand's huge now. Obviously, his son was the first to get drafted with his own company, with his own brand, and he was such a marketing genius because he knew his son was going to the NBA, and that's when he just blew up his clothing company to market around his son. And now everybody wears Big Baller Brand. He charges people like $400, $500 for shoes. I mean, Lonzo's, LaMelo's, LiAngelo Balls, all the shoes are $450 to $500, and there are some people that are stupid enough to buy that stuff. That got money to blow that buy that stuff. I mean, I saw a guy today with a Big Baller Brand hoodie, and he probably freaking paid like $150 for that or something like that. But at the end of the day, he is a great father. He cares about his kids, and what father wouldn't want his son to be great and say great things about his son and believe in his son. So I really respect him for that. And I've seen a couple episodes of Ball in the Family, and obviously his wife had a stroke, and the way he helps his wife, get back to normal, teaching her how to speak, walking with her, stuff like that. I mean, he's just showing that he's just a great husband and a great father, and I actually have a lot of respect for him. I feel like he gets, he gets a bad rep, obviously, for talking loud and, being mouthy, but a lot of the, greatest players, the greatest people on earth are mouthy and are egomaniacs, right? So that was just his tactic of, getting famous and making his family a lot of money, and, it's worked, and it continues to work, and, so, I believe that he's done like a great job, in raising his sons. I mean, obviously, I know LiAngelo had the China incident, and take his sons to Lithuania. Obviously, life comes with learning experiences. These guys are 17, 18-year-old kids, and they're not going to be perfect. No kids that age are perfect. But the fact that he believes in all of them, he worked with them in terms of basketball ever since they were little babies, and he spoke about how when he chose his wife, he wanted to choose a tall woman and have three boys, and it all worked out for him. So and their entourage is huge. I mean, he's got all his brothers there and everything, so he's making a lot of money, and he he bought like a Hellcat, Rolls Royce, Ferraris, their sons have and stuff. So and like a Lamborghini. So at the end of the day, what he has done, um, and where he's come from. It's great. It's a great story, and he's a great father. A lot of kids never have a father in their life, right? So I mean, the fact that he's there with them 24/7, the fact that they don't talk back to him and stuff like that. I mean, it's just great, and like I really respect what he's done and what he continues to do. I mean, he's a master marketer. As much as you want to talk bad about him, as much as people want to give him a bad rep, I mean, the dude's a master marketer. I mean, at the end of the day, when you retaliate against him or say his name, I mean, at the end of the day, he's getting paid. And he wants you to say his name. He wants to get the reaction out of people when he says he's better than Michael Jordan. I mean, obviously, all those claims are crazy and obnoxious, but at the end of the day, they're smart, and he's a master marketer at the end of the day. So, and people are going to continue to buy Big Baller brand gear because obviously they see Lonzo in the NBA. I mean, so he's done a great job of building the foundation, and now he's just going to have a constant flow of income coming in, a constant cash flow, and he's going to continue to get richer and richer. So he planned everything out. It was like a 20-year, 21-year investment, he said, and at the end of the day, all paid off, right? But you had to be smart, and, him and his wife were smart, and, like everything is going to plan. So, at the end of the day, obviously, he tends to talk a lot, tends to talk too much at times, tends to make so many obnoxious, crazy comments. But at the end of the day, you know what? I can say that I've got respect for Lavar Ball and what he's done so far, and I wish him and his family nothing but success. Obviously Lonzo Ball, wish he gets better and everything like that. LaMelo makes it to the NBA, even LiAngelo too. Makes it to the NBA, and we'll see what happens. It's very very interesting to keep up with the family, and they're basically the basketball version of the Kardashians, but these guys actually do got talent. I mean, Lonzo Ball's got talent and everything like that, and LaVar Ball's talented in a way that he's like a master marketer, and I know that. And when he played basketball back in the day, he only averaged 2 points, but at the other college he played, I apparently he averaged over 20. So, and he was a football player, so he was an athlete, at the end of the day, and but he didn't make it to the NBA. That's fine, but he's got a son now that's in the NBA, and he says all three are going to make it. So we'll see. So far, one has gone to Lakers, which he predicted. So let's see what happens. But I got respect for LaVar Ball, and I just think that he should just continue to do his thing, and he's entertainment. I always tune in to watch his interviews, on CNN, and he was on WWE episode at one point, so it's very entertaining to see him, and yeah, so I just wish his family nothing but the best. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know what your thoughts are on LaVar Ball as a father, as a parent, as a husband, and whether or not you like him or not. Just don't be biased. Give me legitimate reasons to why you respect him or don't respect him. Whether you like the job he's done or not, and what you think is going to be happening in the future with his kids and his family. So let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to reading your comments, and continue to like, comment, and subscribe on my videos, guys. Got a lot more content coming through, and yeah, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next time.